Morning, everybody. Trying something a little different today. Julie had a great idea. I'm going to bring you along with me today. Today would have been a perfect day to have Julie along with me. Normally, I would go scoop her up, and the first thing we would do would be to go get coffee, and that is on the list. So we're going to go check out a coffee shop, see where the day takes us, and see what a day in the life of Crystal and Julie would look like if we were together here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, so I just spent 3 hours at the coffee shop. I ended up meeting a new friend, and we talked for 3 hours straight. So totally on brand with something Julie and I would do, meeting random people and making best friends. So the next thing we're going to do, if Julie and I were together, we would be going to check out an old house. So I have another sort of channel that I post on called the Old House Genealogist, where I'm a realtor and I like to go look at old properties, learn about the history, and promote preservation. And I love taking Julie along with me to do that. She enjoys it too. She helps me film, and I don't know, just hanging out with her and having somebody to do that with is really fun. So we're going to go do that now. We're going to head up to Concord, North Carolina. So about 30-40 minutes from where I am in Charlotte right now, gassing up, and you're coming along with me. Okay, so we are getting ready to be in Concord, or we are in Concord. And I remembered one of the places I had told Julie about I wanted to take her was this cemetery on the outside of a mall. I worked at this mall when I was a teenager, and I remember having to take the trash out by this cemetery, and I just thought it was so random. And last time Julie and I were in Concord, I really wanted to show her. And right over here somewhere, there is. Hi, I'm filming a video about the cemetery.
It is.
Okay, so when I worked here, I worked at Claire's, and somewhere right over here, there is the door where we would come out to take the trash. And I would have to do that in the middle of the night. And I was so terrified of this place because, as you can see, it's literally between the parking lot and the mall. So I guess it was grandfathered in, and when they built this mall, they kind of had to build around the cemetery. And when I was younger, I never really knew any story about the cemetery. So we're gonna hop on Find a Grave right now and see if we can't learn a little bit about some of the people who are buried here. Oh, and also, I don't remember the dolphin statue, so I think that might be a little bit newer. Okay, so Find a Grave says that this is the Missenheimer. I'm going to put this on the screen because I may be mispronouncing it. Cemetery, which was here before the mall. And when the mall was built, they put this stone fencing around it. There's about 25 people buried here. And I think I'm going to do a little deeper dive about this cemetery and who all is buried here. There's some pretty older stones back there, but they have the gate locked, so I can't go inside, but still kind of a neat little thing that you would never know was here unless someone told you. Okay, we have about an hour and 30 minutes until our appointment at the old house. So I think we're gonna head to downtown Concord, get coffee number 2, and see what we can get into there. I don't know what cemetery this is, but it is gorgeous. It looks old, so we may have to swing by here on the way back. It's called Oakwood Cemetery. Look at that gorgeous sign. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. We're coming back here, I think. How cute is this place? I think we have to go in. Meow. This is Pigeon. Pigeon, say hi. Hi to the people. How cute is this floral shop? Yeah, you got a lot to say, don't you? You gonna show me around? Oh, I love it all. Oh, Pigeon got up on here while I was looking at the greeting cards. She said, "No, I need you to keep petting me. Thank you very much." Okay, well, that was the cutest shop that I've ever seen in my life. And I got to meet Pigeon the cat. So I got Julie a card. I'm going to send her. Let's go get coffee. Yeah, it's really strong. Concord original town limit, 1796. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I guess it just stopped here, and it was this little intersection. I guess this is Main Street, Barris and Main. So I got the January special honey lavender. It's really good. I got me a little snack. There was a bookstore attached to the coffee shop. So I went and explored there. I still have about 30 minutes before the house showing. So let's see what else we can find. That is a big old bunny rabbit. Oh my goodness. So this is something I'm noticing about every building has one of these historical markers. So I think it's really cool that Concord has like taken the time to put these around. So this building was a commercial building. But yeah, they're about every storefront almost has one. I think that's really awesome. So this is really cool. This alley they've kind of made to tell a story here. You can see kind of down here, there's little windows, and it tells you about each one. So the first one was a tavern. Oh, the courthouse. Okay. How cute. It's like a little history walk. Concord Railroad Depot. I thought these might have been the windows they were talking about, but I think it's just more metaphorical. Duh, Crystal. Let's see. St. James Lutheran Church. Scotia Seminary. I love it when you can kind of see in these old buildings, see their guts a little bit. Odell Coleman Gibson Mills. I believe the Gibson Mills is now like this giant antique store. which if we have time, maybe we can go to that too. City Hall streetcar. Cool. And then the last one, community center and canteen. Very neat. I'm on my way to the house that we're going to be visiting. It is literally just a couple blocks from downtown. And look at these gorgeous houses on the way. Oh my goodness. Look at that porch. My goodness. And this is the house we're going to be visiting today. I believe it was built in 1902. It's listed for sale here in Concord, right across the street from the cutest little church. So let's go take a look. How cute is this old mailbox?
Okay, hi, we're here in this cute little house. Built, I want to say it was 1902, I'm going to have to go back to my notes. I normally film first and then do the research later. It's a 2-bedroom house, super cute. As I said, like just a couple blocks to uptown or downtown, right across from a church and a college. It's got cool built-ins and a fireplace. They kept a lot of the large baseboards and moldings, which I really like. So I'll give you a little sneak peek, but if you want to see the full video, I'll link it in the description. It'll be on my other channel. So.
All right, we just finished up at this house. There's one across the street that looks like it needs a little love. I'm just going to walk across the street and take a little look-see. You can see there's stuff growing out of the chimneys. The porch is definitely leaning. Oh, this place is beautiful, but it's definitely in need of some TLC. Oh, wow. Looks like somebody's got some beams here trying to keep that up. I'm not going to get on there because that's dangerous, but it looks like someone is at least trying to salvage it. Okay, we are walking back to downtown. There was another store I wanted to check out, and then I think we're going to go see if we can check out that cemetery that we passed earlier. That looks really pretty. So, here we go. Julie would absolutely love this trip. She, like myself, loves old houses. We're not afraid to go peep in a window. We'll stop for cool stuff on the side of the road, especially cemeteries. I wish she was here with me. I miss her tons, especially on days like this. She would be freezing right now. It is 45, but it's sunny. It's a beautiful day in a beautiful town, and I wish she was here. Okay, this is the little shop I wanted to check out. Looks like it's sort of a mercantile catch-all antiques. I also love the peekaboo of that church over there. All right, let's go see what they got going on here. Well, they aren't open, which sucks because they're having a sale, and I love a sale. All right, on to the next. Just made it back to my car. I feel like I only got to scratch the surface of exploring downtown Concord. Oh, it's chilly out there. Let's go find that cemetery. Well, the cemetery is massive. The roads are very narrow, so I can't really just park on the road. I'm trying to find somewhere to park so we can get out and explore. And there's a car in front of me that looks like they're doing the same. Wow, this place is beautiful. I can't wait to show you around. Okay, just did a little research on the cemetery. There's over 13,000 memorials here that date back all the way to the 1700s, with the earliest birth date year of 1720. So let's get ready to explore. I always have to bring my tennis shoes when Julie and I hang out because typically we're going to be stopping in a cemetery or a park or a trail. So let's change shoes. Well, I forgot my tennis shoes. I brought my socks. Did not bring my tennis shoes. However, I did bring my hat. Julie made this hat for me. It's cold. So let's suit up in our regular shoes and go explore. So this part of the cemetery is called Pfeiffer Circle, and it has some of the oldest memorials. So let's take a look. Looks like there's a huge obelisk here. Is that what you call these? I think so. Let's see. Interesting. Martin Pfeiffer, third son of Martin Pfeiffer, born at Coldwater, Mecklenburg County. I've never heard of Coldwater. Okay, so this must be his dad. Martin Pfeiffer. Let's make sure y'all can see this. Born in Switzerland, October 18th, that's the day after my birthday, in 1720, died January 18th, 1791, in Cabarrus County. He arrived in Philadelphia in 1738, grant of lands, Lundberg County in Virginia. In 1744, he married Margaret Blackwelder. On October 1st, 1745, he moved to Mecklenburg. In 1745, he was a captain in the French and Indian War. And then for 7 years, he was a major of the forces of the Crown in the Alamance campaign. He was Justice of the Peace, member of the Committee of Safety, and represented Mecklenburg County in the North Carolina House of Commons. So these must be all of his children. Yeah, this is his first son. Okay, wow, his kids did a lot. And so then John was his firstborn, Caleb, second son. I'm going to have to look up what Coldwater is. Wow, all very decorated folks. And then his third son. Okay, right now I am on the hunt for a walker who is said to be the oldest known grave in the cemetery. And as you can tell, I'm definitely in an older part of the cemetery. There's newer headstones too, but you can see a lot of these have succumbed to the hands of time. 1808. Well, no, 1857 to 1908. So let's see if we can't find Johnny. There was a marker in front of it that had the last name Dry. So kind of looking for that. Oh, I think I just found it. So let's see. That says Dry. Could this be it, or is it over there? Oh, wow. I think this could be it. Yeah, I think that's a J for Johnny. Yeah, so this is Johnny. He was 18 years old when he passed away in 1831. So he's not the oldest birth date, but he's the oldest death date per Find a Grave. All right, let's keep going. I'm not going to make y'all hang out in the cemetery with me all day, but this is a huge one I've never been to. There are some beautiful headstones that I want to check out. So I'm going over here to the canon section in Find a Grave. It'll also tell you if there's anyone famous or, veterans buried nearby. So we're going to go check out this guy over here, Canon, and I'm going to tell you a bit about him too. Look at how gorgeous these are. Now you can tell these are freshly cleaned because of how white they are. That is that D12, I believe it's called. Julie and I met at a cemetery cleaning where we cleaned stones like this. And it's just amazing what that stuff can do. But how pretty are these? Wow. So ornate. So this is James William Cannon. And this whole section here is called the Cannon section. James was born in Mecklenburg, but moved out to Concord and started the Cannon Mill. So I'll have to tell you a little bit about him, and there were some photos of him I can share with you while we look around his family plot. James William Cannon was an American industrialist and founder of the Cannon Mills Corporation and the city of Kannapolis, North Carolina. He was the maker of the first towel ever manufactured in the South. Okay, friends, we are done at the cemetery. I kind of want to go check out that antique mall, but I really should be getting home. I really wish Julie was here. She would have so much fun exploring the cemetery with me and exploring Concord. We did come here once together before, but we didn't have a lot of time here to explore, and it was a place we always wanted to come back to. So I'm glad I got to come today, see a little bit more, bring you along. So let's hit the road, head back home, and see if there's anything that piques our interest along the way. I usually always try to take the back way home and stay off the highway. It's less stressful, but also you get to see more interesting things that way. So let's go. Okay, well, I haven't made it very far out of town yet. Driving home, and there's these huge boulders on the side of the road, and I started to see really old buildings. So I had to pull over. It says it's the North Carolina Department of Corrections or something. I don't know. I'm going to pull over and we're going to look around for a little bit. I really wish I had brought my tennis shoes. I can't believe I did that. I know better. I brought my socks. Forgot my tennis shoes. Okay, let's go see what this place is. It looks really cool, creepy, old. I'm so curious. I bet these were beautiful buildings in the day. Let's see what this one says. Zoom in on it. Read it. What does that say? Edwards, maybe? You can hardly even tell there's a building here. It's so overgrown. Wow. Oh my goodness. I mean, this place is just packed with these old, beautiful brick buildings. There's also huge boulders. Oh man, Julie would love this. I wish she was here. Oh, okay. Oh, I might have to now show you how big these boulders are. And they're not even the biggest ones. I mean, there's just house after house just like this. Let me zoom down here so you can see. There's at least 3 more that I can see right there. Okay, I think I'm gonna get out. So here's one of the boulders I'm talking about. I mean, it is as tall as I am. It might not look big on screen, but it's massive. And there were even more down by the road. Yeah, look. This is as tall as I am. Wow. What is this place? Oh, and we're like on a hill. You can see kind of the city back there. Oh, how cool is that? Look at this boulder. Y'all, this is the kind of stuff I nerd out over. Look at this big rock. What was this place? Touch the moss. So this has been built on top of this boulder. Wow. We don't really see boulders like that in this area, so I'm so curious. Look at that. Because it was. I really wish Julie was here. Wow. This is gorgeous. Just wanted to show y'all something random. There's a old egg beater in this old water fountain. Random, but okay. Let's go down this way and see some of these other old houses. Okay, friends, this is a perfect example of why I normally don't wear nice clothes when I hang out with Julie and always bring my tennis shoes. Because I just stepped in some kind of briars. And this happens almost every time we hang out. Julie will be picking briars out of my pants or my shirt. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, Julie's gonna get a kick out of this one. I just got back in my car and there's so many briars in my pants I had to take them off. Luckily I was wearing shorts under my pants because it's so cold, so I had multiple layers. I guess I won't be getting back out of the car to explore anymore. We'll have to look from the car, but that's probably best because I might be trespassing. But I'm just looking. I'm just looking. It's for history purposes. Major potholes I'm trying to avoid. Wow. How could they just let these go into such disrepair? I always just hate to see that. I assume they're owned by the local government. Oh, this fence is open. It's a cool old stone wall there. Daughter's cottage. All right. I got another pothole I gotta go around. What in the world is Daughter's cottage? I gotta take a photo of this. Right. Oh man, we are coming up on maybe the biggest one. I'm dodging potholes here. Wow. This is like a whole community. Oh, it keeps going back there. Like if you were an urban explorer, this would be a dream. Wow. You can see straight through the roof. All right, we're gonna go check out what's down here. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to turn around down here too. Oh man, look, there's even more houses over there. It's wild. They just keep going. What in the world? There's also some more really big boulders over here. Okay. I can't wait to do research and figure out what this place is. Wow. What does this say? Swink Benson Trades Building? Wow. I have a feeling this is going to take up the majority of my video. And I apologize if this is not your vibe. Wow. This is definitely an urban explorer's dream for sure. Julie and I, we would be very careful, but we would maybe even just peek our heads in. I don't know if these buildings are safe to go into. Probably not by the looks of them. But people are definitely going in them. You can tell there's graffiti inside. This is just wild. This had to be gorgeous when it was in its prime. It just keeps going. Look at that. Oh, wow. That one is full of stuff. Some baker's racks. That might have been a kitchen area. That one also has some huge equipment in it. It says diamond on it. Wonder what that is. All right, well, interesting little side quest. Definitely in the tradition of a Julie and Crystal day. Looks like there's even more down there. But that seems to be in operation while this is not. All right, well, we've got some learning to do about this place. I'm officially pantless, so I am heading home now. So I'll let you know what I find out about this place. Really cool. Wish I had warmer clothes, tennis shoes, and pants so I could look around a little bit more. Definitely did not expect to find something like this. Let's keep going. Okay, I just made it back home from my adventure day without Julie. And I just wanted to show you guys how I ended up. Pantsless. That's how. Thank goodness I had on these shorts. However, they are flesh colored. So I would have looked like a fool if I had gone out anywhere outside of my car any further. So unfortunately the day just had to end. But I had a great time, and my cats are hungry. So I'll see you in another video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching and putting up with us. We love you.